Hey, Adam Hooksema here from ProjectionHub, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how to create a set of financial projections that are going to be compelling for your landlord, your prospective landlord. So if you are a physical retail business or you're renting, looking to lease physical space, then you are going to need to probably provide a set of financial projections to your landlord. If you're Starbucks or some national brand, yeah, the landlord's just going to lease to you, right? But if you are an independent small business owner, the landlord is going to want to make sure that your plan makes sense and that you're kind of competing against the Starbucks of the world, right? Or the big name brands that may also want to lease that space. And so not only do you want to stand out that you know your numbers, you know what you're doing, you can make a compelling case for how you're going to be able to pay that rent, but also a lot of times the landlords will provide a tenant allowance. So the landlord may actually be putting up their own cash to help invest into your business, really, to be able to build out the space for your business. And so with that in mind, you got to put your best foot forward. And so what we do here at ProjectionHub is we help folks create financial projections. We have about 125 different industry-specific financial projection templates, and we'll put links in the description of the video below so that you can go grab a template that's best fit for your particular business model. But really in this video, I just wanted to show you kind of what a landlord's going to be expecting and kind of the structure of how our models work here. This is kind of our at a glance tab. You're going to get some charts and graphs and KPIs. This is our retail and e-commerce template. So this kind of assumes that you have a retail location, plus maybe you also sell over e-commerce. So this could be like a boutique, for example. And this is actually built out so that you can have multiple stores as well. But you're also going to get a 5-year income statement, a 5-year cash flow, a 5-year balance sheet, and then the income statement, cash flow, and balance sheet all broken down by month for each of the 5 years. Now, the landlord's going to want more than just kind of what do the projections look like. They want to know how you got there, and they're going to probably want to beat up on your assumptions a bit. So this is where we're going to focus on our input revenue tab here, and every template's going to be a little bit different, but you get an idea here of the assumptions that we're looking at. So we're saying, okay, we think we're going to have 200 customers visiting the store per day. So this is visitors per day. We have 200, 25% conversion rate. So 25% of those visitors are going to buy something, and we think they're going to buy 1.2 products on average. And then here's our different products that we're going to be selling and the price points. And so here's our retail projected revenue, right? And so really the goal here is to be able to back these assumptions up with as much data as you have possible. And the landlord may be able to help you here too, because they may have some sense of the visitors per day at their facility, right? They may have demographic information that can be helpful for you. And so I think that's really what you want to dive into and make sure that the assumptions are not just guesses, but they're backed up with data where possible, right? And then you're also going to have to enter in your operating expenses, right? So you're going to here obviously have your rent. Let's see, per store rent, we have assumptions for rent. And then you can set these expenses up as a per store or a fixed dollar amount or a percentage of revenue or a per employee expense. So lots of flexibility in the model. You can also enter in salaried positions here. So let me show you how this works. So you can enter in salaried positions, but also per store staff team. So, and again, this is built to allow you to add multiple locations, multiple stores. And so you could have a manager of each store, you could have part-time staff, multiple part-time staff at each store, each with their own salary and assumptions, right? So the high level of what I'm trying to get at here is that the landlord's probably going to ask you for projections. And in order to stand out as a sophisticated tenant, you need to be able to put together a series of numbers and assumptions that make sense and that don't look too out of the norm, right? For the landlord, they need to be believable, but also demonstrate that you can cash flow and repay, pay your rent on time, right? So that's what we're hoping to get at here. If you need any help going through this process, we can help. You can reach out to us at support@projectionhub.com. You can also visit our website. We'll put the link in the description of the video below, and we'd be happy to help you put together a set of projections that's going to tell your story. All right, thanks.